And welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, Christmas edition. Live Feed is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. I think I screwed up on that one, guys. Brought to you by by Traveling Tech Teacher. Sorry about that, guys. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Sophie, thank you for joining the show. I guess just this Christmas blunder there, guys. It happens. So, one of our followers asked us a question about my if I can tell a story about racism in America. So we're entitling this segment or this episode Racism in America, just for those followers that want to know my opinion and my thoughts about racism. I'm going to just give a quick story because I know it's Christmas Eve and you guys want to be with your family, and I definitely want to be with my family. So I'm just going to tell a quick story. So when I was working for the United States Postal Service, I had many different routes. One particular route I had bars on it, businesses, and one particular bar was on it. And I went to deliver mail to this bar, and the bartender came up to me and said, I know you're busy, but I'm having a little trouble with my mail at home. Would you be interested in answering a question for me? And I said, sure, as long as I could answer it very quickly, I'll try my best. Now, first, let me stop there. Don't ever work in customer service if you're the type of person that says, because I could have easily said, you know what, you don't live on my route, I can't help you. And I could have been on my way and not had to deal with this lady's questions and the experience that I'll tell you that occurred later, which was not her fault, but I would have not had to deal with her question if I easily just walked away and said, you know what, you don't live on my route, I'm not your mailman, I can't help you, goodbye. Don't work in customer service if that's the type of person you are. Okay, so I couldn't tell you, this was a long time ago, so I couldn't tell you what her problem was, but I know that I was able to solve it. I was able to solve her problem without even being her mailman. Told her what to do, and she did it. And then and one day when I went in, about probably a week or two later, I went in to give the bar their mail. She came up to me and she said, hey, I want to thank you so much. That advice you gave me, it worked, and now the problem is fixed. I said, great, I'm glad I could help. And then she turned around and she said, hey, can I get you a drink? I'll pay for it. And I said, well, I don't think it would be great to drink while I'm in uniform, while I am on duty. I'll take you up on that offer after work, because I lived in the area. This particular restaurant, I've never went into the bar, but I have frequent a lot of the shops in that same shopping mall, for instance. So I said, you know what, I live in the area, I'll take you up on that drink another time when I'm off duty. She said, great. So I went in, I don't know, a couple of days later to get a drink, and she paid for my drink, which was nice of her. Thank you. And I drank, and I left. One drink, and I left. Then one particular day, I saw her getting lunch at one of the other I think it was it a Burger King? I think it was a Burger King that was in there. She was getting lunch, and I said, "Oh, hi, on your lunch break?" She said, "Yeah, yeah, I am." I'm like, "Oh, great, great, great." Then she turned around to me and she said, "You know, something that I found that was very terrible is after you left from having the drink that day, several of the white customers came up and said, 'Who told that guy he can?' It's things to the effect of, 'Who told that guy he can drink here? They have their N-word bars. Tell him to go to drink at his N-word bars.'" And she was really shocked about that she worked in a bar where the white people who frequent the bar did not accept that people who were non-white were drinking there. And we got to know each other the day that I went in to drink. We got to really know each other. We found out that we were both Puerto Rican. We found out that we both had the same last name. Isn't that weird? Same last name, and we were both Puerto Rican. Now, she was, of course, a lighter version of the Puerto Rican, so light that the people that frequent there thought that she was white. But that goes to show you how people are, that people still have that mentality. Gambino, thank you for joining the show. Roberto the Gambino, thank you for joining the show. That's how people think. That is how people think. They don't want you coming and drinking at their restaurant, eating at their restaurants, drinking in their bars. Unfortunately, that's how some of it is. And the way to get rid of that is to show those people that that's not acceptable. Don't just, accept it when people say that those people should not be drinking or eating at our restaurants. Don't just say nothing. Say something. Speak up. And show those people that that type of thought process is not accepted. It's Husani. Thank you for joining the show. So I know a lot of you are saying, "Wow, it's Christmas and you're telling a story about racism." Well, you know what? Racism for me doesn't take a vacation. Okay, racism doesn't just stop. People aren't stop being racist to me just because it's Christmas. So, protesting it should not be comfortable for people who are racist. So talking about it all the time, whether it's Christmas or New Year's or whatever, is a key thing to do. And of course, when people come to you and say, like even when it comes to being, someone bullying someone, when someone says, "Oh, that guy's not cool. He shouldn't be hanging with us," or "You shouldn't be hanging with him." Don't just stay shut like my friend did and say nothing. Speak up. Speak up and tell the person, that's bullying and you shouldn't be doing that. That's all you have to say. If you're in fear for your life, then get an adult that's going to help that person who they are bullying. That's my advice for you on this Christmas day. I hope Santa brings you everything you guys want. I want to thank each and every one of our followers. You're all important to us. You could all DM us anytime. We will always try our best to answer your questions. But keep that in mind. Do not just stay silent and accept when people are racist or when people bully people for whatever reason. Live feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying. So let them help you. Remember, guys, anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a happy holiday. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. And remember, don't stay silent. Bye now.